Welcome to the WAG Sports Podcast. We don't got Eli today. We're sending T's and P's out to him. He's sick.
Shut up.
But he's alive. Yeah, we got Finn, Emmett, and me all here today. My boy Steph broke the record. He broke the record for the most three-point field goals made ever.
Is not your boy.
May not be my boy.
Will never be your boy.
But yeah, it's big app today. Big app. You're gonna hopefully get one in with Santi possibly soon. Get his takes on the NFL. Obviously, congratulate him on his predictions. It's been hot for the championship picks. But let's kick it off. Kick it off with the NFL. Yeah. Big game for the Seahawks, winning by 20 over the Texans, 33-13. The Rams beating the Cardinals on Monday Night Football, 23.
Sunday.
The Bears losing to the Packers by 15, 30-45. Man, the Packers are looking great. Then the Buccaneers beat the Bills in OT, 33-27. Another OT final, 49ers 26, Bengals 23. Lions back to being the Lions, losing by 28, 38-10. Broncos win. Chargers taking it to the Giants, 37-21. Big win for the Cleveland Browns, a 24-22 victory against Baltimore. Falcons, some say that was an upset over the Panthers, 29-21. And the Saints taking it to the Jets, 30-9. And then, the Raiders made a mistake. They have a meeting. They dance kind of on the Chiefs logo. What happens? Chiefs go out. They win 48-9. Then obviously the Titans take care of business, 20-0, and the Cowboys barely beat the football team. I mean, football team, they're a scrappy team. They don't have Chase Young. Taylor Heineke's looked like a real leader so far. So, yeah.
No.
What do you think the Browns' COVID issues are going to cause them? Obviously, Baker Mayfield, Kevin Stefanski, and many others, Jarvis Landry, all on the COVID list.
Help him, I think it's going to help him because Baker, sucks so much. It's honestly a plus for them to be losing Baker.
I wouldn't go so far to say that, but they're playing the Falcons this week, I believe.
They're playing the Raiders, but good try.
Oh, they're playing the Raiders. Both teams aren't very good, so Browns should win. I think they should still win.
Yeah, they're not going to win.
Big win for the Seahawks. Let's give them some claps. Taking care of business.
When they played Houston. How is it a big win if they played
Big
Houston?
win. Got it. Because, me and Finn have talked about this. I haven't talked to Emmett about it, but, don't let the Seahawks win this weekend. That's all I'm going to say. Don't let them win this weekend. I think they're going to win this weekend. Late game, Russ goes down the field, throws to Metcalf, game-winning touchdown. Maybe Jason Myers hits the game-winning field goal. I don't know.
Why not? Why not Lockett?
Lockett's on the COVID list. Had to put him on the COVID.
And Alex Collins, too.
Who?
So, Alex Collins, too. So now
Alex Collins doesn't do anything, Finn.
That's why he's the rushing leader, right?
Our running game is a joke. Let's be honest. But I think Metcalf should have a big game. Actually, he's on Ramsey. I don't know if he will.
Yeah, we're losing our best running and receiver.
Who?
The Seahawks. Who else?
Oh, yeah. But, yeah. I think the Seahawks are going to win this weekend. Oh, and right, Urban Meyer got fired. Smart decision by the Jaguars.
Dumb decision. Urban Meyer would have taken the Jags to the promised land.
I mean, you would have given them a better chance than Urban Meyer. Not flying back with the team, then getting caught. Suspicious photo. I mean, what are you going to do? I think the Jaguars are just kind of a dumpster fire. Jacksonville is kind of a dumpster fire. So, yeah. That AFC South, that is not an awesome division. Whoever's coming out of there will not be a good team. It's kind of like the NFC least last year. So, got some moving on to college football. As long as you don't have it, you guys don't have it. What?
That are the 9-4 Titans. That if they win a game and the Chiefs and Patriots lose, will be a first seed. But they're bad.
They don't have Derrick Henry. They can't do anything.
They're still 4-1 in the division, 9-4. I don't know what you're saying.
How many divisional games have they played?
5.
What?
5.
5? Yeah, 5.
Yes, 5.
Which means they're 4-4 in non-divisional games, which isn't that good.
They're 4-3.
Moving on to college football, Lincoln Riley going to USC. He actually didn't want to go to the FCC. He went away. He went to the Pac-12. USC, obviously, a great program. Coach Pete. We love Coach Pete. And then Notre Dame's coach moving to LSU. See. What's that guy's name? Brian Kelly. Oh, yeah, Brian Kelly. Somehow got a Southern accent after being there for 2 days. 2 days, got a Southern accent. So.
Are you mad about that?
It's just kind of like, what are you doing, dude? He's from the East Coast. He's not from the South. He's from Boston, or the Boston area, I believe. So, then moving on to the NBA. Steph breaks the 3-point record. Let's just give him claps. What is it? 2,790. No. 2,900 and no. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 2,974. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 2,974 and counting. He's obviously going to get more because he's Steph Curry. But yeah, Jokic got ejected again. He's upset. He's mad. Team's not very good. Forget who they
so
lost.
are the Warriors.
The Nuggets are really bad right now. They do not look good at all. They're like, what, 500?
Better than the Warriors.
They're not better than the Warriors. No.
Yeah.
Who did
Still in the
lose to last
playoffs.
night? They lost to somebody bad last night.
Someone bad last night, a few nights ago. The Timberwolves, I wouldn't say they're a bad team.
Yeah. No, but they're not like awesome. You're not like, man, that's it. It's really too bad that they lost by 17 to the Timberwolves. Like, it's like that's not an accomplishment. Like, if you're losing by 17 to the Timberwolves, something's going wrong. Obviously, no disrespect to Ant Edwards or Karl Anthony Towns or anything. Those
Spurs.
The Spurs are bad, but
Spurs are 10-17.
I mean, yeah. And then Zion, big boy Zion, out for another 4 to 6 weeks. I like Zion. I just think, man, just get out. You just got to get back into shape so you can get back out there. It's not looking good right now for him.
Bud,
What?
attacking his weight.
What did you say?
You attacking his weight?
No. Just saying he might be a little bit out of shape. Not in basketball shape.
Oh, wow. Ooh, the Bucks have passed the Bulls.
The Bucks are the reigning, like, I don't know. They're the
Bulls, as they are just struggling to be a team now.
The Bulls? Oh yeah, COVID.
Struggling to be a team.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good. Oh, Isaiah Thomas got signed to a 10-day contract by the Lakers.
They really are building a retirement home to play for the Emmett in the NBA right now.
Yeah, they kind of are. Standings update. Finn, you want to take the Western Conference? I'll take the Eastern Conference. In the Eastern Conference, the Brooklyn Nets. KD dropping 50 bombs for him. The Bucks sitting at number 2. Bulls at number 3. Cavs keep climbing at number 4. Miami Heat at 3. Charlotte Hornets led by LaMelo Ball at 6. The Sixers at 7. Wizards at 8. Hawks at 9. Celtics at 10. The Knicks keep crumbling. I mean, what's happening to the Knicks? I thought they were supposed to be good.
They'll get out of it.
Though they're in a bit of a rut.
Yeah.
But slow part. I mean, and Finn, can you do the Western Conference?
Number 1, the Golden State Warriors. And number 1, the Phoenix Suns are number 2. The Utah Jazz nowhere near the Suns or Warriors level at number 3. Grizzlies at 4. This is shocking everyone at 4 without Jaw. Clippers at 5. The Lakers, obviously, right now, not achieving what they should have been with that team at 6. The Mavericks without Luka just aren't that good at 7. Denver at 8. The T-Wolves at 9. And my Kings at 10. Bill Walton, man, sucks. Got him out, and now we're in the playing round. Feels good. Screw you, Walton.
Congratulations to the Kings. I don't know how long they're going to stay there, but congrats to the Kings.
They're losing tonight. They don't even have Fox. Fox is on the COVID list, so they're kind of fucked.
So Finn, I want to get your opinion on this. So you said the Jazz are nowhere near the Suns level. Or the Warriors. You think they're in that upper echelon?
Yeah.
And then like it's the Nets and the Bucks in the Eastern Conference that are also in that like kind of untouchable area.
Why?
Yeah.
Yes. Why?
I don't know. I was just wondering. It's just a hot take.
I mean, you look at both the Warriors, Suns teams. Suns went on almost. How long was their win streak? It was crazy long.
It was 18 or 19 games, I think.
Almost about 20 games. Okay, that just shows how good the Suns are. And the Warriors, they're still good. They have the MVP this season, so I don't really see the Utah Jazz really being all that against the Suns or Warriors.
So they have said Clay will not be back till at least the 28th, but I don't really think they need him. Wait, no, they're playing the Suns on Christmas, so they might need him. But other than that, I think they'll be fine. They can probably stay okay. But moving on to men's college basketball. Purdue, what is you doing? Losing to Rutgers. Bama upset. Is Baylor the team to beat? I don't know. Illinois loses to number 11 Arizona. That one hurt me
To be
right in my heart.
Oh.
Is Baylor your team right now, Finn? Sitting at number 1.
No.
Who is it then?
Still Duke.
Still Duke. You said they were losing. Who are they losing to right now?
They're not losing anymore. They're up by like 11.
Oh, okay.
Matter at this point. They've run away with it. Yeah, they're up by 13 at halftime.
So are we thinking Purdue's not for real?
Purdue is for real. They just got unlucky.
They just got
unlucky. Like Duke is for real. They just got unlucky against Ohio State. I mean, literally, Purdue got so unlucky. I mean, a buzzer beater 3 to go in for the win. That's what you call luck.
I mean, yeah. Unless it's Steph Curry shooting the shot, obviously.
They're still would be on called lucky.
We're talking Mets and Padres for the MLB today. As long as you're good, moving on, Finn, from college basketball.
Elijah?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We didn't talk about this. Melvin to the Padres. That was actually really surprising. This happened a while ago, but I thought Bob Melvin was the A's manager, and then all of a sudden, just like that, he's the Padres manager. The A's are blowing it up. Finn, where do you think Matt Olson's going?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting where he goes. Wherever he goes, just not the AL West or the AL. That's all that I care about.
I think he's going. I think he's going to possibly New York or Boston. What?
Going to the D-backs.
He's going to the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, Diamondbacks would be stupid enough to do that trade.
Yeah.
I mean, also Bob Melvin just likes going to losing teams, from the A's to the San Diego Padres.
Let's talk more about the Padres losing. What do you think what do you think the Padres need to do to kind of improve that team? So, I mean, they can make it. I mean, you have the 108 win Dodgers, the 109 win Giants in that division. I mean, what do they need to do? Just kind of put themselves into that playoff picture.
I mean, they were doing good for the whole season until the last 2 months. Then everything fell off. You know, they got to stay cool-headed. They have a good team anyways. Probably need to get pitching help. You know, that was a big thing. Their starting pitching didn't live up to the hype.
They need Tatis to stay healthy.
I think that's the big one.
Tatis got to stop making stupid stuff and getting hurt, and stop playing in the outfield like a loser. Okay, that's like timeout for him. I mean, it's probably a better move for him because he sucks at shortstop. No offense. Man has common fielding. That's how bad he is. But yeah, they need to have all their stars stay healthy and just have pitching, get better pitching, because pitching really sold them down the stretch.
Yeah, I think
especially Blake Snell.
Our boy Blake, well, not our boy. Kind of. He's a Seattle guy. I mean, not really Seattle Shoreline, but, you know, played for Seattle Select. I play at some of the fields he played at. But, yeah, Blake Snell needs to pitch better. They get Clevenger back. They need Emmett to pitch better. They need Darvish to actually do something.
Darvish sucked for them.
I mean, if you get Darvish on like a 2020 year, or even just a normal Darvish year, you get Snell like pitching like he did kind of late the entire year. You get Musgrove throwing no hitters and stuff. You get Clevenger back. I mean, that's kind of a scary rotation. But I mean, we said this before last year started. We thought they were contenders. And obviously, you have to keep Tatis healthy. He's your guy. He's your go-to guy. You want him to be playing shortstop every day. Because, I mean, he puts up 40 bombs a season, like what, 20 stolen bases. I mean, you can't ask for much more out of a franchise player than that. So, yeah. And obviously, let's give it. I mean, I'm wearing the Mets hat. It goes well with the outfit, kind of. But they've had a great offseason, I think. They've been one of the only like big money people paying up money. Because I mean, the Rangers, the Mariners, I don't know who else, but they're not normal big spenders.
Mm-hmm. The Mets are the Mets. They're just gonna Met somehow.
Maybe they got DeGrom, Scherzer. That is arguably one of the best 1-2 punches ever in baseball.
The Mets, Scherzer will fall off a rock and DeGrom will get hurt again.
I mean, they do have to keep DeGrom healthy. That is key, and you have to get Frankie Lindor. They don't have Baez anymore, but you gotta get Frankie Lindor back to playing like 2016, 2017 Frankie Lindor.
Bro, dye his hair green like the way his batting average was. Disgusting. Nasty. Gross. Man robbed the Mets blind there. I mean, the Mets were the Mets, and they somehow overmetted themselves still.
Yeah. And let's give some love to a team that didn't really get a lot of love this season. Byron Buxton signs an extension.
Twins. The Twins are frauds. Only good player for them was Nelson Cruz. Byron Buxton, injury prone. He's still good. But the Twins are just frauds.
I mean, 7-year, $100 million. I mean, you gotta give it to Byron. Like he's getting his bag. If he stays healthy, he definitely deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to stay healthy. He was an MVP last year if he stays healthy. I mean, obviously Shohei. But I mean, in a normal season, he's an MVP candidate if he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Moving on, pretty much that's all we got today. Obviously, baseball's still on lockout, all that stuff. But let's go to the NHL.
All right. So in the NHL, first thing is that Bill Guerin, the Wild's GM, is named the GM for the USA hockey team for the Olympics. Him and Mike Sullivan are going to be leading our USA hockey team to Beijing for the Olympics. And the Vancouver Canucks fired their old head coach. Now, with their new leadership, they have won 6 in a row. So seems like that was probably a good decision to do that. And other news, Alex Ovechkin last night, he tied the record for power play goals with 274 power play goals. So the grade 8s trying to get setting more records. And Marc-Andre Fleury won his 500th game, and he's now the third goalie to ever win 500 games, along with Marty Brodeur and Patrick Roy. Those are some two pretty big name goalies, so that's good for him. And there's been some real interesting things going on this year. Like Edmonton they started off hot. They were in first place. Then now they're just barely hanging on to their wild card spot. So I'm going to go through the standings real quick. So The NHL also returned to their pre-COVID playoff format. So there's going to be 3 teams make the playoffs per division and 2 wild card spots per conference. So in the Western Conference, the Central leaders are the Minnesota Wild, St. Louis Blues, and the Colorado Avalanche. And in the Pacific, Anaheim, Calgary, and Vegas, all in the playoff picture now. And Nashville and Edmonton are holding those wild card spots. And in the Eastern Conference, the Atlantic Division, Toronto, Florida, and Tampa Bay, and the Metropolitan, New York, Washington, and Carolina, all in the playoffs there. And then for their wild card spots, Pittsburgh and Detroit got those. And then our Seattle Kraken, not looking too good right now. Last place in our division, 9th, second to last in the conference. And Groovy might be hurt now. He's day-to-day with some undisclosed injury. So not looking too hot for the Kraken right now.
How many games have you been to so far? Because I know you got a piece of a season ticket.
I got 5 games so far.
Have they won any?
Yes, I've been to like 3 wins.
Let's go. Emmett's the good luck charm. You got to get him out there more.
Also, we got to give a live update for Finn real quick. The Flyers losing 1-0 to the Canadians right now.
Yeah. And
That's pretty much it.
But we got Thursday night football, big AFC West game, playoff implications in our fantasy league. Not for me, but for the other 2 guys in the podcast right now.
I can't make the playoffs anymore.
Oh, you can't? Oh.
I could potentially have a better record than True, though.
Yeah. I'm in 3rd now after going on a 5-game winning streak.
Oh, and Darren Waller's out. That is great. Okay, so I have to fix that. Woo! But yeah, big AFC West matchup. Chiefs can pretty much kill the rest of their division, I would say, with the win tonight. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll probably drop at least 1 over our winter break. I'm going to be out of town, but hopefully we'll be able to drop 1 over break. I don't know about 2, but hopefully 2. Hopefully baseball can get out of a lockout at some point. Hopefully the Kraken can get some wins.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Old Rain. The Seattle Rain are finally moving into the CenturyLink Field. Will they be able to fill out the stadium? That's another question.
What do you think? All right.
They were not able to fill out Memorial Stadium, which is our me and Finn's high school football stadium. Well, actually, I don't know if they weren't able to fill that out. I think they might have been able to. But Lumen Field is pretty big. It's pretty big. And I don't know if the Seattle Rain has necessarily the following to get that, but shout out Megan Rapinoe. She plays for the Seattle Rain, so hopefully we can get like a championship or something. I don't know how that works. But yeah, it's kind of cool right now in sports. The NFL playoffs are coming up. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, just have a great holidays. If we don't drop an episode before that, I think we will. But go Kraken. Let's go Kraken. Go Illini too. Okay, thank you.